Hi, my name is Andre and welcome at yourguitarworkshop.com. In today's lesson, we're going to be working on Sweet Home Alabama. We're going to be covering the intro section, verse and first chorus, and probably leave it at that for today. It's a super recognizable tune. It's super fun to play, and let's just get right into it. If you're into learning classic guitar songs, then you've come to the right place. If you want to support my channel and what I do, you can sign up for my Patreon page and make sure you don't forget to subscribe to my channel. When you do subscribe to my channel, remember to click the little bell notification icon. So let's work on the first bar together first. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4. All right, so what do? First of all, I fret a D5 chord, so ring finger and third on the B, index finger and second on the G. Then I play D string twice, and the first one I sort of make short, so I play staccato. Then I play B to G, and that's down, 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 up. Then with an upstroke, I play open D, and then I play middle finger, third position of the A, then open, and back third position. It's like this. And the down and upstrokes are down, 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 up, down, up, down. Then I play once more B to G with down and upstroke, followed by an upstroke for the D, and that will lead me into the next bar. So like this, 1, 2, 3, 4, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up. Now that second chord is a C add 9, though just before you move to that G chord, you don't play that second position on the D string. So I believe you play that D string open. So once more that bar, 3, 4, down, 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 up, down, up, down, down, up. Then you go to the G chord, or G5, which has ring finger in third of the B and middle finger in third of the E, low E. And by the way, I mute the A string with my middle finger. And there I play low E, then open E, and then back to third position on that E, like this. Then I play open G with the downstrokes like this. So together, 3, 4, down, up, down, down. And then you get the following riff. What do I do there? I start with an upstroke, so it starts just before the third beat, up. Then you play A string with a downstroke, hammer on with your index finger and second. Then you play open D, then second position D with your index finger, and then you make a pull off. So like this, 1, 2. And the down and upstrokes are up, down, down, up. Then the last thing you play with an upstroke is second position on the A string with your index finger. Then you play with your middle finger second position G with a downstroke, and then you make a pull off. Like this. 1, 2, up, down, down, up, down. So there's two bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you repeat those 2 bars. They're exactly the same, with the exception that at the end you don't have that riff, but you have a different riff that starts at the same spot in time. So it starts just before the 3rd beat, but it goes like this. So what do? You start with playing that open G with an upstroke. Then you put index finger in 2nd position on that G, pull off. Then you play open G again. Then you play 4th position on that G, pull off, play that G once more. Sorry, you don't play that G once more, you play open D, and then you make play ring finger, fret ring finger in 5th position of that G, and make a full tone bend. So like this. 1, 2. Once more. 1, 2, up, down, down, up, down. So those 4 bars together. 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, then the next 4 bars, the other guitar comes in. So there's more than one guitar. So the other guitar comes in, and basically everything is the same for this guitar part, with the exception of the very end. So you continue to play. But then instead of playing or something else, you play the following thing. You play, and that starts on the 3rd beat. So that's open A, hammer on with your index finger in 2nd of that A. Then you play open D and then open G. So those bars 5 through 8, 3, 4. And that's the intro part of it. So after that, the first verse starts. Now, the 2nd guitar plays a simpler riff in that section, and he plays the following thing. So let's see. He plays. So what do? You have that D5 chord, and you just play the bass of it, so the D string, so down, down, and then the chord. So like down, 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 up. And then you play that C add 9, so that's ring finger and 3rd of the B, index finger 2nd of the D, and middle finger 3rd of the A. And there you play down, down, chord. So you play the bass first twice, down, down, chord. And then upstroke. And then you do the same for that G5. So you play the bass first twice and then the chord. So those 2 bars together, 3, 4. And then that repeats itself, I think, up until the second half of the second bar. So like this, 3, 4. And there, the other guitar plays that. All right. So let's play that together, those 4 bars. So that's actually bar 5 and 6 of the intro. 5 through 8 of the intro. 1, 2, 3, 4. Then you land into the verse, and there you do the following thing. Here we go. 3, 4. All right, so I believe that both guitar 1 and guitar 2 play pretty much the same thing. The only difference is that guitar 2 doesn't play the, so he just continues to play the G chord, strumming the G chord. And I believe that while guitar 1 plays C add 9, he plays C. I might be mistaken. I've watched a video or two. It does seem that he's going to that shape. But if you don't agree, or you've seen something else or heard something else, then do let me know and leave it in the comments below so we can all benefit from that. Okay, so here we go. Basically, it's playing that. Actually, that's exactly like that. All right, so when I was explaining what the second guitar was doing on bars 5 through 8, that's exactly what we're going to be playing now. So you start off with that D, C at 9, G, and then you get an alteration of that, modification of that first lick. So there you play. So you play open A, hammer on with the index finger in second position, then you play D, and then G. So like this. Then you play open G, open A, and then hammer on second position on that A. 3, 4, down, down, up, down. And then it goes back into that. So those 4 bars together, 1, 2, 3, 4. Repeat. So that's completely the same with the exception of the last bar. When you play that G chord, you play this. Sorry. So you have a down up at the very end on the 4 and. So like this. 1 and 2. And that's the only difference between them. All right, so that brings us to the chorus, and the chorus goes like this. All right, so what do you play? Live, I believe they played with hammer-ons. So you start with index finger in 7th position of that A string. Hammer-on middle on 8, ring finger 9. And then you play a double stop on 7th position on the D and G with your index finger. But when I listened to the recording, I thought that this, yeah, I don't know. I thought it was a slide going from 7 to 8. I might be mistaken. So when I was playing it for you, I was doing slide with my middle finger from 7 to 8, and then ring finger hammers on for the 9. But you can do all hammer-ons if you want to, of course. So you do that. So you play that double stop once more, then play 9th position of that A. So like this. And then you play, when you play that 9, you drag it down, and then you play 5th position with your index finger on A, hammer on with your ring finger in 7, and then you play that double stop on 5th position on the D and G, like this. Then you play that 7th position with your ring finger on the A once more, and drag it down. It's like this, 3, 4. And then you play open A, you hammer on with your index finger in 1st of that A, and then drag it to 2nd. At least that's what I do. And then you play open D and G. And then you play middle finger 3rd position of the G. So, and while one guitar does that, play that open G, the other guitar plays the harmonics on D, G, and B in 12th position. And you repeat this section twice. You play it twice. So like this, 3, 4. 4 and. All right. Now, after the second time that you play it, there is a little pickup to bring you back to the verse part, and that's open A, hammer on 2nd position on that A with your index finger, and then play open D. So when you play this thing for the last time, and then you go. So that together, the last 4 bars of the verse, 3, 4. That's it pretty much for today. There are a couple of sections of this song, obviously, that have been left out, like certain riffs, certain solos. And if you're interested in those, please do let me know in the comments section. Also, make sure to subscribe to my channel so you get the updates to whenever I release the next video for Sweet Home Alabama. If you do want to get those updates, don't forget to click the bell notification icon when you subscribe. The other thing that you could do to support this channel is to sign up for my Patreon page, or Patreon, potato. Anyway, to my Patreon page, there you can get extra perks, things like tab and such. But the most important thing is it helps me create these kinds of videos. Wishing you all the best, and hope to see you again sometime. Bye.